Facebook friends, we are going to have some fun today. I got a new toy and I got to show you this one. This one is something that's going to help you a lot. It's one that we've requested over and over through the years. If you do video, if you do audio, and you put out information, you know the importance of having good quality audio. Audio, has been said, is the most important part of video, and it really is. It's one of those things that you got to make sure that it's really working well. And there's a new development that has come out that I just got hold of, got my little hands on it yesterday, and I want to show you what it is today. And as a matter of fact, you're experiencing a little bit of it right now. How is my voice coming through? Is it sounding okay? I hope so. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. Give me a thumbs up or give me a like or something like that if it's sounding okay. But the quality of your audio is really critical, vital when you're doing this. I see Mark S.A. Smith is here. Mark, good to see you. We just had a great time doing the video. And before we even get started, I want to say, and she joined us right now. Sierra Modro is doing something. I got to tell you, we want to say something I'm going to put up here. And this has a compliment to Sierra because now I can put up, hi, Facebook friends. And guess what? It is not mirrored. It is because Sierra Madro showed me how to do it. Sierra, thank you very much. There's a little tool you have to click and do that. Now, if you don't know how to do it, it's within Facebook, won't cost you a penny, but if you want to send her a contribution, that's okay. She won't mind. But you got to watch the video that Sierra Modro put together. That's M-O-D-R-O, Sierra like the mountains, and you go ahead and send her that. But now, thank you, Sierra. I can put it here. Hi, Facebook friends, and put that out there because I've got a special announcement, something that is going to help you a lot. One of the things that we've wrestled with when we do video is as we get up and move around and use a portable device or whatever, we're going to run into a problem with audio. You want your audio to sound really, really good. And that is what matters most in the video. People can tolerate a little bit of a scratchy video, but audio, and they can't hear you. You know what I'm talking about. One of those. Well, then they're going to turn you off real fast. I just yesterday got my new, I'm now in love. Yes, indeed. I'm in love again. Yeah. Love again with a new little tool that's come out. But the tool that we've got is kind of like, let me build into it, one of my buddies from a long time ago, Yeti, the Yeti from Blue microphone. That's right. This one right here. This is the Yeti microphone. I am not using this right now for this particular video, but I love, love, love this microphone. It's got great little tools here. It's got settings on the back that you can go into, and you can change the settings so it sounds really professional. Real good quality studio microphone. It is one of the top microphones you can get anywhere. And many of you I know have the Yeti microphone from Blue Microphones. Really good tool. And it provides just really resonant quality. However, the challenge is, here's the problem with it. It weighs a little too much. I don't know what the weight is on this. I'm guessing it's probably about 5, 6, 7 pounds or something. A little bit more than you'd want to carry on the road. You know, when you're on the road, you go, maybe I won't carry that. That's a little too much. Well, now the kids over at Blue Microphones have done it again. Just when you think they can't do any better, they come up with something brand spanking new, and it is really nice, and I'm using it now. I am using the new, here, I'm going to show you. Here it is, coming up there, the new Blue Microphones Raspberry. This is it. Guess why they call it raspberry, the color and all that. There it is. Look over on the back. You see, you got a little cable that you plug in. And you see, this cable comes from here. The other side is going into my iPad that I've got propped up on the little keyboard. And it is coming through well. So you see what I can do is with this, I can pick it up, move around. You don't see me, peekaboo. Now you don't. But I can come back over here. Or I can pick up my iPad and move it around a little bit like so, etc. It gives me a lot of capability with that. And again, the audio should be coming through really well. So this is nice. Yeah, and Mark says a nice directional pattern. Yes, it's really good, and the way we can adjust it. Now they've got some, you're gonna get a little bit less quality as Terry picks up the microphone and moves it around here. So you can move it around like this. It's got this nice stand that folds up, and it comes in. They give you, this is just so cool. Nice little velvety bag that you can put it in there. It fits in there nicely with the cable, and the cable for your iOS device, your smartphone, which would be your iOS. This is for Apple only right now, but they're coming up with Android, I think, a little bit later. You'll have it for the iPad, for your iPhone. That will work. And I've got another cable over here. It's plugged in right now. This one also plugs in there, and this one goes into the USB device. So I'm using it on my MacBook Pro. and it will also work on your Windows PC as well. So Windows or Mac, you can do it that way. Get a different cable and you can use it on iOS. And so now think about it. When you're on the road, you put your microphone there. Notice you don't see the microphone now. I put it carefully out of the way, but you can still hear what's going on. I move this around a little bit, get it positioned just right, something like that. And then it's there, and it gives me the ability to have real good quality and make some work. Sarah, I see you say it sounds like a fun drink. Well, they don't provide the drinks with it, Sarah. We do have to provide our own. I have not experimented with this. I can't see it from scientific purposes, but I understand that it goes very well with gin and tonic. I understand it might go well with vodka, but I'm going to leave that up to you. Or, in the true libertarian sense, beverage of your choice. As long as you're not harming someone else, go for it and knock yourself out. Have a great time. So this is really nice, and you're getting a lot of capability with it. And I want to say, again, this is the Raspberry microphone from Blue. I'm not selling it, so if you want to buy it, don't get it from me. Probably available at Amazon near you or wherever. Go over to Blue Microphones, and that's plural, microphones, plural. I think it's bluemic.com is their play, BLUEMIC.com, and you can get that. So this is it. By the way, I think the retail on it is $200. And so figure $200, a couple of Ben Franklins, and you got yourself a tool that can work really, really well. By the way, on the sides here, you'll see you've got adjustments for this one over here is for the microphone. This one over here is for the headphones. So you can plug in your headphones and listen to it if you want. And it's got a really nice adapter. The way they put this stand together with a little rubber on the bottom gives you the ability to just put it there real nicely, very flexible. So those of you that are my Road Warrior friends, you're out there moving around, you need to have that flexibility. And sometimes you're going to be broadcasting from your hotel room. Sometimes you're coming from a coffee shop, a Starbucks or whatever. Or sometimes you're coming from a restaurant. One of the nice things about this, I was thinking, I haven't tried it yet and I want to give it a whirl, is let's say you go out to lunch with a person, a good friend who's really knowledgeable on a particular topic. And what you want to do is you want to get your content across to your community. You want to share with them. And a great way to do that is, hey, you're having lunch with your friend and she is an expert on something. I mean, she's just brilliant. And so you say, hey, friend who is joining me here for lunch, how about come over on my side of the table? We sit there together, put this microphone in the middle. Notice you have the two sides of this. So you can put the microphone kind of right there between the two of you and then have it talk. You could have it seen or not. And again, because I'm using this on my iOS device, on my iPad, I can just move it around a little bit conveniently to make sure that it's working really well and that it's situated in a good place. And then once it's situated there and it's looking good, hey, pretty cool. Hey, and Sean Duperrin joined us. Sean, this is really good. Sean, you are marvelous in the audio and the video particularly that you've shown me. Those of you that are joining, be sure and check out Sean Duperrin and what she has done. Really helped me a lot on how to present, what to do, and those kinds of things really well. So, Sean, this is something that could be really helpful when someone's out on the road, particularly in portable. Again, I love my Yeti microphone. Many of you know this. My old buddy, Yeti, I've been using this for a while. Matter of fact, I've got to tell you a story about the Yeti microphone. I heard this story from Skipper Weiss. You think, who's Skipper Weiss? Well, he is one of the co-founders of Blue Microphones. They're just outstanding in what they do and the kind of materials they put together. And he was telling me, I talked to him a few years ago when he was still with Blue. He's now moved on to some other ventures and just marvelous guy. He was the COO and a co-founder and just one incredible guy. And Skipper, if you're joining us on this, hello, hope you're doing well. And he was telling me how Steve Jobs came to him. Yeah, the Steve Jobs from Apple came to him and asked him to put together a microphone that they could use for Apple, for their Apple products, to put them in the stores and things. And they said, okay, yeah, we do a lot of microphones. We can do one. And then Steve described the kind of microphone they wanted. And Skipper looked at him and said, okay, yeah, we could do that. We could probably do it and be a retail price of around $250, but that'd be really tight. Steve looked back and said, no, it's got to be no more than $150. Skipper said, oh, my, we can't do that. I mean, that's ridiculous. Steve, you're crazy. And Steve said, no. I insist. It has to be. That's it. Top price of $150. Well, the folks at Blue Microphones, who are incredible engineers and just outgoing, wonderful people, and through the years I get a chance to work with them and know them about what they're doing, they put it together and they did it. They came up with the microphone. the Yeti microphone, and it originally was out there for about $150. And just phenomenal. The settings on here, the way you can adjust the settings depending on what you want, whether you want directional or you want something else. This has some real nice capabilities to it. And they put that out there, and now you can get them for less than $100, I think, over on most places online. And it's really good. And so this is a good one. And again, the reason we love it, we use it in the studio. It's the kind of thing you'd want to use. Like I'm using it right here at home, my studio at home, but I don't take it on the road. Now, could you? Yeah, I mean, it's portable. I mean, hey, I guess you put a handle on it. The Washington Monument is portable, if you really get down to it, but maybe not the Washington Monument. But, most anything can be portable when you try it. But now the real benefit of this is the Raspberry. And again, this is not a sales pitch. This is just one person coming to you using it. I mean, I'm going to be using this myself a lot. Plugs in the back there, the little cable that they provide, and the other side, which you can't see, goes in right over there on the side of my iPad, and it does really, really well. And by the way, I see Gina's here. Yes, love the tool. Thanks for introducing me to it, Terry. You bet. Last night when we got it, I said, Gina, you got to see this thing. So we tried it on her iPhone. She's got an iPhone 4, I think it is, and we tried it on, and it worked beautifully. Gave her real capability, a lot of flexibility to move around, get the recording done. I have not tried it yet on my iPhone 6 Plus, but I'm going to do that. It's just a little bit more convenient in the way that I have my iPad set up. It works well. I did try it this morning in some experiments on my MacBook Pro. And it worked beautifully. I use Camtasia, the good kids up there in Okemos, Michigan. And I hope you folks there at TechSmith and the developers of Camtasia. I use CMac, the Camtasia for Mac, and it worked really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a video a little bit later on, probably write this for business journals and put out, okay, here's one microphone, here's another, and kind of compare them side by side so you can hear what's going on that way. So this is really nice how it works. And get a lot of good comments. I appreciate these comments. Marquisa is there. Hi, Marquisa. Hope you're doing well. And Sarah says, I'll let you know how I like it when it arrives from Amazon tomorrow. You just cost me, Terry. Sorry about that. But Sarah, you're going to thank me for it because you'll be able to take this and turn it into some real serious money. It is the kind of thing. And seriously, this is a tool that those of you who produce audio and video will want to look into. Do your research on it, look into what it has, but it has some amazing capabilities to deliver the kind of quality you're hearing. I'm not hearing my own voice right now, but I hope I'm coming through. By the way, give me a little click if I'm doing well. Give me a thumbs up or a love or a heart or something if the audio is sounding good. I'm moving it around, of course, like this, so you get a chance to hear what it's like. Woohoo, there it is. Plus, it's kind of geeky. If it's geeky, you get extra brownie points with the guys back there at the treehouse. But let me know how the audio is coming through. I'm seeing some thumbs up coming through and some things. That's good. Thank you very much. I certainly appreciate that. Or as we'd say here in Florida, muchas gracias. It's a Florida saying. So, muchas gracias. I really appreciate you saying that. Well, this is what I wanted to share with you today. It's really nice. And this is, here we go. Oh, my final one here. It is my Raspberry from Blue Microphones. And notice we had to put the blue in blue. I paid extra for these really fancy schmancy graphics that are there. But the Raspberry from Blue Microphones is the one that I'm talking about. And this is, I think, around $200 or so retail price. I think it probably comes in just a smidgen below that, and so you'll want to see what it's like. But this can be real good. And by the way, not only for producing your audio and video, today I've been experimenting with it using Siri, so that you can get a lot done with Siri and use it. This is phenomenal. It increases the quality of your sound. What that means is when you need to get work done and you're talking to Siri, you're giving those commands, it's going to hear you more clearly, fewer mistakes, less time to get it done, and you'll be able to stream through the work pile that you've got and cut through it like a knife through warm butter. So you'll be able to put that together, be able to get the work done with a tool like this. Because really, even though, it's a neat tool and it's nice to get kind of geeky about it, which, hey, that's who I am. That's what I do. But really, bottom line in business, as they taught us in business school, this is about making money. This is about being more productive, getting more done. I have found that in using the voice technology, the dictation that's available, I can get more done in less time. And when I can get this much work done in this much time, that's good. When I can get this much done, notice my hands are off the screen, you can't even see them, that much, it's like the most of mostest of mostest, as we'd say as kids. Whoops, and I knocked it over there. See, you knock it over when you take out too far, but get that much done in this much time. This is really good. I've used it also on my MacBook Pro and using the dictation there, and it works very well because I wanted to see how is it doing. So I'll still use my Yeti. I love my Yeti microphone. It is great. However, Yeti now has a new little brother that just came out, and little brother is pretty good. That's the Raspberry from Blue Microphones. And let's see where we are. Here we are. I spent a lot of money on this graphics here, I want you to know. So it's the Raspberry from Blue Microphones. And, you know, I should write down where to go on that. Here, I'm going to do it right here at the top. So you go over to bluemic.com. There we are. See that at the top? bluemic.com. You go over there. Take a gander at that, bounce around, see all the cool stuff they've got, and you can work with it. They sent this to me yesterday and said, hey, Terry, take a peek at it. What do you think? When I was out at CES, I got a chance to see the kids at Blue Microphone and talk with Hillary. Hi, Hillary, if you're watching this. Hope you're doing well. They're head of PR out there. Wonderful lady, and got a chance to find out what it does, how it does it. And, yeah, it's a really good microphone. It's a great microphone, but it really helps you to be more productive, to connect with people better, and to get the job done. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And by the way, those of you that are watching this recorded, you might think, oh, gee, it's no longer live. Terry can't respond to this or whatever. Hey, I want to hear from you anyway. I will be monitoring this for the next couple of days. So if you get this and you think, hey, I want to leave a message and I sure hope Terry sees it, by all means, please leave a message here. And that way I can get moving on it. I see Rita Romano. Hey, thanks. Good to have you here, Rita. Really appreciate that. And you said it sounds great. Well, then good. Thank you very much. And by the way, I see Bob Gray joining us. Bob, hope you're doing well. You wonderful guy. Or is it Robert or is it Bobby or Bob? I forget. My memory's going back. Just messing with you, Bob. The memory guy, Bob Gray. A great little tool here. By the way, I found in memory development, Bob, just between you and me, this is real good so that if you're trying to memorize something, you can record it on your device, your phone or your iPad or whatever, and then go back later and track it, just a few minutes later, and you can see, oh, I got all words right except that one right there or that one right there. So, Bob, you and I were working on some memory tools. You're the master on this, and I find this tool really helps me to get a lot more done and to make it work. So anyway, I will then see you kids around a little bit later. Just had to share with you the excitement of a new toy that's working well. Again, this is my Blue Microphones Raspberry. You can see it right there. Here we'll have a model. This is like the model that'll come out on the runway, and she moves around, that kind of thing. Well, here it is. This is the Blue Microphone Raspberry. Yes, indeed. Moves around that way. And you can see the nice, wonderful little movable stand. Yeah, I'm not going to show you the other side. That wouldn't be proper. Okay, so here we are. You get that, there we are. We've got the Blue Microphones Raspberry right there, and we're going to have some fun with this. Let me know what you think. Drop me a comment. Let me know how you are using audio and what you're doing. I sure hope you're not using just an internal microphone. Don't do that. You will not sound as good. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you have the microphone that is external. And by the way, with this one, they give you a cord that's about that long. I don't know exactly what the footage is on it. It looks like it's about 6 feet or so, but I haven't measured it yet. We'll see what it is, but it's enough room that you can plug it in one place and move back. I can come back here like this, but then also bring my mic with me if I want to come back a little farther. Gives me the ability to get up, move around, and get a lot more done. So anyway, I will look forward to hearing from you. And oh, by the way, before we go, JB got your message there. Thanks. And yes, you betcha. Got to do it. By the way, JB is a person you all want to get to know. He's one of the top podcasters in the entire world. Well, only on planet Earth, though. Okay, JB, I'm encouraging you to get up there to around Neptune. I haven't heard you at all on Neptune lately, but he is one of the top on planet Earth, and it's Morning Coach. Morning Coach, JB Glossinger, my buddy, and good to have you here. This is a good one to to look into, JB. I'd encourage you to look at it. Again, it's the blue microphone, the new Raspberry. It's just out, just hit the market recently, and it is a good one. So anyway, I will see the rest of you kids around, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will look forward to hearing from you. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think. This is Terry Brock with terrybrock.com signing off.